Hi everybody, I'm G1 Writing with G1 Insights. This message is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Horizon, or Venus in Libra. Libra, this is your life and love energy for the month of May 2020. Okay, so Libra, I'm super excited just because I know there's going to be a lot of shifts in our lives this season. The month of May have a lot of retrogrades happening, and it's not a bad thing. It's not like Mercury is going to go retrograde or anything like that, but these planets are just as important. So that's why I'm bringing it up, okay? So for starters, we have, and I'm going to talk about this while I'm shuffling, by the way. So for starters, we have Pluto going into Capricorn. Well, it's already in Capricorn, but it's going to go retrograde in Capricorn. Jupiter is also going to go retrograde in Capricorn. Saturn is going to go retrograde in your sister's sign, Aquarius. And then, last but not least, we have the beautiful Venus, which is your ruling planet, going into your other sister's sign, Gemini. Okay? So with that being said, as you know, Venus normally represents beauty and wealth and love and prosperity and everything beautiful, right? And peaceful and harmony. Venus is a very beautiful planet, okay, normally. So it took its turn to go into Gemini back in April. But now it's going to go retrograde in Gemini, okay? Now, as I always say, I do not believe that Venus does really well in a sign like Gemini or like Leo or Pisces. It don't do too well in those signs, you know. But the good thing about Venus going retrograde in Gemini is all about partnerships. You know, of course, that's what Venus represents anyway. The thing is, we're a lot more in tune, intellectual, more focused. And with you being a sign that represents, with you guys being a sign that represents balance and justice, using your intellect along with that justice and that balance is going to bring a lot of things to you, okay? These can be material possessions. It can be things that you've been waiting on for a really long time. It can be money. It can be an ex-lover. It can be something that really is of value to you, okay? The other thing here is with Saturn going into Aquarius, this is a lot of serious energy that we're dealing with as well, because Saturn is like the father figure for all of us, right? Like Saturn is very stern and serious, and you got to take care of your business, you know? And being in such an aloof sign like Aquarius, normally that energy is very impulsive, ready to go on and jump ahead and, you know, be the humanitarian, where I get the M from. Okay, so with Saturn, we're not being impulsive. We're being practical. We're being stern. We're being serious about our relationships, serious about our projects, serious about our money, serious about things that we need, our stability, our security. We're being serious about things that, like I said, that things that are of value to us, we are taking it a lot more seriously. Okay, now, as you may or may not know, Saturn is Capricorn's ruling planet. So I didn't mean to look at that. Okay, and when you have all these planets going off like this in such serious zodiac signs, it's definitely a time to buckle down. But it's also, I like it because it's also a time for a fresh new beginning. You know, time to start something new. However, this is not the time, for air signs anyway, this is the time for you guys to just strategize, to plan, get together, you know, put something together, organize something, rewrite that resume, get a new job, you know, start putting in new applications. And then, as you begin to do that, okay, by July, that is when things is going to kind of pick up for a lot of you. For those of you who have not really been seeing like the increase in your behavior or your personality, or the increase in your faith or in your money, or even in between your partnerships, okay? If you feel like things have not really gotten better, the month of July is going to be very significant for you, okay? And I'm going to tell you why I know that in just a second. But in June, we're going to have Mercury go retrograde. So it's really, really important now that you take your strategizing very seriously. It's really important that you are planning, paying whatever bills you need to pay, paying ahead of time, not being late on things, okay? June is going to be a very sensitive time for a lot of people, okay? So it's really important, Libra, that you take care of everything like right now. Do not wait, okay? I know you have a tendency to procrastinate sometimes. You can be indecisive, but this is not the time for that. This is the time to be serious about your pursuits, okay? So let's look into this. Okay, so life experience. So in traditional tarot deck, this is the Tower moment. So again, there's going to be some shifts that are happening. Something that is going to cause, some much needed attention from you, okay? Again, you want to jump on things as soon as the month hit. Even now, if you are watching this in the month of April, you want to make sure that you do not wait. Don't hesitate. Don't procrastinate. Don't wait around for other people to do it. Jump on it now. Now is the time, okay? But some type of powerful revelation is happening in the month of May for you. The first week of May is going to be the Scorpio full moon. We know, whether we know or not, Scorpios can be very intense, also very manipulative. So make sure that people are not playing their manipulation on you. Watch out for minor chaos. If you need to make amends, make amends. If you need to set the record straight, set the record straight. If you need to pay your bills, pay your bills. This is all about being secure and honest. Again, it's all about creating a solid foundation for you. And you being a sign of balance, know all about foundations and how to really bring peace and harmony. So why not utilize that energy to your advantage? And with your ruling planet going retrograde in Gemini, you will be, your intuition is going to be really elevated. You're going to be a lot more intellectual now more than ever, paying attention to the small details and things. You already can be very observant, but in the month of May, it's going to be like at an all-time high, okay? But I do love this because look at this. You got the star energy, my love. So it looks like you guys are coming up out of, whatever it is that you're going to be facing. If you guys, maybe you were going through something and now things are kind of shaking up. But it's not shaking up to hurt you. It's shaking up to make things better for you. So this is really, really positive. I love the star energy here for you in your present moment. It means that you guys are being more optimistic, being more positive. You're ready to take the world on. You're ready to step out and do the right thing. So again, it's all about being real. It's all about being real with yourself and with other people. Ooh, and with the Three of Cups, of course there's going to be some celebration coming along. Okay, so definitely by mid-May, around that new moon in Gemini, that is when things is going to pick up a little bit for all air signs. Okay, not just for you or Gemini or Aquarius, but for all of you guys. Things will get better by the end of May, okay? You will begin to see exactly what I mean when I say take things slow, work things out. Work on that inner you, that peace that, I feel like a lot of you kind of lost yourself a little bit, and it's time to kind of bounce back and get back into that zone, get back into that new you, a new moment, a new lifestyle, a new home, a new career, a new spouse, doing something that truly makes you happy. And with Saturn being in Aquarius, again, we're not being impulsive. In fact, we're being more serious about our finances. We taking love a lot more seriously. With Venus being a Gemini, we might be a bit flirtatious, but right now we're like, okay, the hell with all the flirting. Like, what's up with the money? We're being a lot more direct, this energy. So this is interesting, but it's going to cause for a lot of, like I said, being more positive, open-minded, being more optimistic, having more fun with family, reaching out to your loved ones. This is really positive energy, Libra. So if I were you, I would really take advantage of this energy, okay? The World card. Oh my God, this is beautiful. So once again, a positive change. Okay, I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Maybe I'll put it back this way. Okay, so it's not as close as I wanted it to be. Okay, so a positive change. It's happening. Again, guys, whatever this Tower moment was, this could have been a bad breakup. Maybe some of you lost your home. Maybe you lost a good friend. Maybe you lost a family member. I know that the world's been crazy lately. A lot of us are going through things. So I think it's really amazing that the universe is able to give us some type of hope that we can look forward to something more positive and amazing, and we don't have to keep looking up, seeing just bad news everywhere we turn. So I think this is really good for you, Libra, especially because you have a tendency to not be so sensitive or emotional, but this season is going to hit you like no other time, because you're going to realize in that moment that this is what you needed all along, you know? And again, whatever that shift is that is shaking up your life at the moment, okay, some of you are going to be dealing with this tower moment in the month of May. For some of you, you could have already been going through this, and that's probably why I came up in the past position. But again, it's not showing up down the road. It's showing up like as of right now. So it could be something that you guys are working through, okay? A situation is suddenly moving forward. Again, guys, there's some type of shift. And of course, it wouldn't be a Libra reading if the Two of Swords did not come out. Again, making some type of decision about something, okay? Which way do I want to go? Do I want to go that way? How can I make things work? How can I make things better? You know, of course, you're mind-boggling at this moment because there's so much happening, and it's happening so fast, like really rapid, you know. And it's for some of you, it's kind of like, oh my God, I can't breathe, you know. But I want to encourage you, Libra. Whatever the change is, please don't procrastinate. Jump on it. There's some type of opportunity that, you know, lies beneath. There's a grand opportunity, something that is waiting for you. And I think that a lot of you haven't took that opportunity because you're so stuck on the, well, what if energy. And you have to let that go. Again, positive thoughts, positive changes, okay? Some type of revelation that is coming, epiphanies, those dreams, okay? Pay attention to them. Okay, but something is going to happen that's going to shake up your world. For some of you, it may not be a good thing. It may not feel good at all. But I promise you, there is a blessing in it, okay? There is a blessing within it, okay? Don't just take this for face value and say, oh, this is negative, whatever, I don't want to deal with it. No, take it for what it is. Embrace the change. Understand that change has to happen in order for us to grow, okay? So just take it for whatever it is. Stop pretending like there's no problem. Don't sit here in the month of May and act like you don't need anyone's help. Don't procrastinate. Don't sit here and act like it's all good in the neighborhood, because it's not. This relationship could be horrible for you. And if you guys decided to walk away, fine. It don't have to be the relationship. You guys could be looking forward to getting into a new relationship. But something is shifting so that you can receive your blessing. So this is really like a blessing in disguise, okay? So this is really one of those moments to just simply be thankful, because there's definitely a blessing in disguise here, okay? Wow, the Three of Swords. So again, guys, something happens here. Wow. So again, guys, this can be a breakup. This can be someone moving on, if I can say that. Okay, this can be somebody unexpected. And I can't talk today for some reason. So this can be somebody that will unexpectedly move on. Something that you was not expecting at all. Okay, again, this shift, though, that is happening is going to be a blessing in disguise. Again, to some of you, okay, this is my disclaimer, okay? For some of you, it may not feel really good when it's happening. It may hurt a little bit. You may get upset. You may want to raise hell and cause a fight and throw shit. And this crazy part is, that's not normally your attitude. You are normally one of the sweetest zodiac signs that I know and love. And so it's really interesting if you can get turned up like that. And the fact is, for some of you, it's going to happen. It really just depends on what else is in your birth chart and, you know, so many other factors that I can't name right now, okay? But whatever this is, again, guys, if it's not death in your friendship zone or in your family zone, then this is definitely someone you just were really close to, okay? It don't even have to, it could just be simply like an associate or an old boss or something like that, okay? And I hate to talk about this with considering everything that's going on, but you know me, I have to be honest, okay? But if it's not that, my love, okay, on a more simple term, it can just be simply moving out, moving in, relocating, a breakup, or something that just don't really make sense to you at the moment. But it will. I promise you, you're going to sit back, and as you're crying about it, you're going to realize, you know what, if it wasn't for this situation happening, if it wasn't for this person, I wouldn't be where I am right now. You're going to sit back and be truly thankful. Not because of the situation and how it ended, but because there was a piece of you that needed that growth. There was a piece of you that needed that help. There was a piece of you that needed that love and support. And you will get that love and support here in the month of May. So don't be so hard on yourself. Take the time, all the time that you need to heal, to grieve, to process your thoughts. Take all the time that you need. But when it's all said and done, when it comes to your finances and those projects, your new business, your new job, if you're going for a job interview, if you want to go for a job interview, if you look out into the world and you want to volunteer, so be it. But do not procrastinate is what I'm saying to you. Because for some of you, I feel like a great hand of you, a blessing is hidden somewhere. It's hidden, okay? And you won't know if you don't take this opportunity for what it is, okay? So let's check out your overall energy. This is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Oh, God. The goddess of the moon, okay. So this is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus and Libra. Overall life and love energy for the month of May 2020. Thank you, universe, for blessing us with the energy that we need. Thank you for guidance, reassurance, and love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I already kind of pre-shuffled this deck, so I'm not going to waste a lot of time shuffling these cards, okay? All right, here we go. Ooh, I love it. The first chakra. Wow, your root chakra, guys. Check out your kidneys. Make sure you're flushing your kidneys, drinking a lot of alkaline water. Make sure that you guys are being as balanced as possible. Please, please, please practice your chakras, my love. Balance your chakras. Hello. Balance your chakras. Okay? I don't wear my bracelets for no reason, my love. Okay? It definitely takes, a lot of energy out of me sometimes to do things like this. And so I have to wear my chakras. Even when I go out into the world, I try to wear my chakra bracelets because I'm not saying that it protects me, but what I'm saying is that it literally gives me an opportunity to be reminded that negative energy is not wanted in my circumference, okay? It literally blocks that negative energy from coming into me. So it literally absorbs all of that negative energy away from me. So that way only positive energy is left within me. And that is why I wear my bracelets, because it is a reminder to be at peace. It is a reminder to spread love and light. It is a reminder to be focused on my goals and not to focus on negativity. And that is why your first chakra came out, because it is time for you to be who you are as it is, to be balanced, okay? The will card came up front, upright for a reason. Everything is working out in your favor. Again, I feel like there's like this flip-flop energy here where it seems a little crazy. It seems like it's not working out, but then the universe is like, hold up, wait a minute. Let me put my 2 cents in it, okay? You're being blessed. You're being given something. You're being rewarded for something. So this is really beautiful. Wow, a man with a coin came out in reverse. And this came out on top of the star in the 2 of swords. And so with that being said, again, remain optimistic. Don't allow someone tell you, this is all that I can give you. I can't approve you for the loan. In other words, don't let nobody feed you a bunch of BS, okay? Go out there and put your best foot forward. Really, really making known who you are and what you represent. If you're representing a new business, let that be known. Make sure that your business plan is mapped out from A to B. Questions that you won't even think that they would ask you, make sure that you ask yourself those questions. So that way, no matter who you go talk to about an opportunity or about your new home or about that loan or about that car, right? You will be so in tune with self, right? Because, see, you already did the homework. So when you go in front of these people, there will be no second guessing. Because you did your homework. You know what you're talking about. You are knowledgeable. You are in tune with self. And that is the key here, Libra, to be balanced, okay? to be reminded that I have to let the negative, toxic energy go. Okay? I have to release myself from this so that way I can breathe again. Breathe again. You know that song by Toni Braxton? I love that song. Okay? Wow, guys. So this energy came out twice in 2 different decks, guys. Okay? Something is going to happen. And like I said, for some of you, it could be a good thing. But as I know the Tower moment, don't try to run away from the Tower moment. You know, I find that a lot of people try to run away from their problems. Don't be one of those people in the month of May. You know, accept these retrogrades for what they are. It's putting all this pressure on you, Libra, because the time is here. The time is now. You need this to happen. You need that push. You need that, come on, let's go. Get up. No more sleeping. Like, you need that push. So use this energy for what it is. Don't be too upset. Like I said, if you're going to grieve, grieve. You're going to be upset. You're going to cry. Do all that. But don't stay down too long. Do you understand? Again, there's a hidden blessing. There's a blessing in disguise, guys. I promise you, if you look deeply at this card, I need to fix this light because I really want you guys to see this. Okay? If you look deeply into this card, okay, you can see that there's like the light is trying to come in, okay? The light is trying to come in. There's always some sunshine after a rain. Always. The rainbow always appears when the rain is over. The sun shine down, then here go the rainbow. So the treasure is at the end of that rainbow. But you got to first get through that storm. You got to first get through that chaos, that moment of I hate, I hate, I hate, or, you know, to I forgive, I forgive, I forgive. You have to get to that point because something is going to affect you in the month of May. And it's going to take a lot of courage and a lot of strength to say, you know what? You know, this happened. It is what it is. I forgive myself. I move on. It is what it is. Nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. So don't beat yourself up for mistakes. Don't beat yourself up if you don't have everything that you want to have right now. If that person denies you that application or that job, or if that person does not see, you know, your, and that person doesn't see just how loyal you can really be, just let it go. Not everybody's going to see the good in us. That's fine. But we can't beat ourselves up because of it. So this season, balance is definitely key. But like what I love though, Libra, is that like I said, there's a lot to celebrate here for some of you. For some of you, it could be a little bit of both. A little bit of pain and a little bit of joy. For some of you, it can be just strictly, I don't know what to do with this energy. I don't know how to handle it. I don't know what to say. And for some of you, this is like, oh my God, God is so good. Like, you know, so for each and every one of you, this energy is going to play out different. The key here is balance. That's it. Okay? So I love you. I'm going to do your last card and see what your soul is yearning for. Let's see what Spirit has for you in the month of May 2020. This is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Horizon, or Venus and Libra. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I already pre-shuffled, so I'm not going to spend a lot of time shuffling these cards. Perseverance. Very nice. Perseverance. I love it. I know I can do whatever I set my mind to. Of course you can. That's why you're a Libra, because you believe in justice. You believe in, you know, the power of the people. You believe in, you know, being fair. You believe in spreading love and light. Okay? Build your partnerships and present your energy in a way that make it hard for people to resist you, because you're already that kind of person. But this shift, for some reason, is going to shake some things up, okay? And I don't like to give bad readings, so I'm trying to make this as positive as possible, okay? But I'm looking at this card here, and it looks like some things are washing away. Maybe your fears are washing away. Maybe you're determined to get through the storm, you know? And also, like I said, with life experience being here, it is exactly what it is, a life experience. We all have our days. Nobody's perfect. We all have our days where we have to stand up and deal with things even when we don't want to. So, Libra, I love you. Thank you for all your love and support. Thank you for being as kind-hearted and sweet you are. Stay safe out there. Share this message around the world because everybody deserves to hear this message. Bye.